What is up, beaches? You know me here with a couple of Trappopotamus replays. This is my Town Hall 11 Trappopotamus. I've been kind of trying to work on it a little while. I'm currently using it. I did use it to trophy push. I got up the champs, just kind of see how people attacked. It did pretty well. It started to struggle when I was updating some of my defenses, which is, if you look at me now, I've dropped quite a bit because I've got an Inferno Tower upgrading, several Archer Towers upgrading. So I mean, it sucks, but you know, people were getting me pretty good, so I had to drop down. But full strength Trappopotamus still pretty strong, not as dominant as it was probably 6-8 months ago, before all the troops got buffed, before the Valkyrie buff, before the Witch buff, even the Bowler buff now. But still, it's very formidable. Town Hall 11. It's an anti 2-star. I kind of give up 1-star. Almost on purpose, but you know, the core generally doesn't get touched. And let's take a look and just kind of see how people attack it. Here we go. Town Hall 11 attacking me 1 versus 1. Chris from Wasp Nest giving it his best shot. He's coming in here with his quad quakes, opening up a path right to the core, which is what you want to do against Trappopotamus. When you see my base, this base, you want to attack from the north side and try to come straight in. That's really the best shot you have. Giant bomb goes off, takes out unfortunately nothing. Yeah, this kind of bad right here. He is able to get in. You see here he comes in with his Valks, and his Valks are going the right way. Everything is going pretty well for me right now. Looks like he left his hero up there in air mode, which is unfortunate for him. I've made that mistake too. If you have a Grand Warden, make sure you put him on ground if you go on ground, otherwise he gets taken out pretty quick. But everything is going the right way, and everything is fine, and then the Valks turn. And when they turn because my queen is right there. Because my queen right there is drawing them inside. That's a problem I have with this base, with the way the current setup is. I'm definitely have to fix that, because I can't have those Valks turning back inside, distracting all my defenses, really allowing that core to be taken down, which is really unfortunate. Even still, after all that, there's just so much DPS in the middle, you're just barely able to get it down. Even with a level 20 king and queen, just gets Town Hall down and really nothing else. But that is essentially the end of the battle. He does really nothing else after that. Really unfortunate that the queen was there and that happened. Definitely a tweak gonna have to be made to prevent that. Let's take a look at the second attack. Alright, Cutright's coming in from Wasp Nest. Comes in with the healer Lava Lunion attack, which is kind of interesting. Something you don't see very often. Definitely don't see something this very often. Let's just kind of watch this battle take place here. Comes in, kind of what you expect. Queen's coming in here, doing her thing. A little bit of a queen walk. But there's a lot of DPS right there. That's kind of difficult to maintain. But she is clearing some good defensive structures there. Definitely doing her part. That level 40 queen just so tough to take down. It really is. Now she's working on a wall, which is fantastic. Wasting a lot of time there, but not a big deal. Plenty of time left in the trade. So she's just kind of doing her thing. He's trying not to have to drop a second rage, but he kind of has to. And then the Inferno Tower locks on. Now keep in mind, everyone, if you're trying to do the healer walk, avoid the Inferno Towers, because the Inferno Towers negate healing effects. Where there's heal spells or healers, the queen had no chance once that Inferno Tower locked on. So keep that in mind. If you're doing an AQ walk, attack away from the Inferno Towers. Just a little side note there, because now he's got healers doing nothing, rage spell that did essentially nothing. Really made for a bad point on the raid, but he was smart enough, and he did drop his king up there, so his king's gonna catch some heal, which is fantastic. Then he starts his Lava Lunion attack, portion of his attack, and it comes in. He does pretty well. I mean, it was unfortunate everything popped before he was able to really get too much damage done to the air defenses, but I mean, really, he did okay. considering, you know, he essentially has nerfed most of my most of my defenses there. Uh, you know, my, you know, that trolling lava hound isn't going to do a whole lot right there. But again, it never touches the core, essentially. I mean, look at that core. It came in with full lava lunion with the healer, wasn't able to do anything. Um, Kind of unfortunate for him. For Cutright, I'm assuming it's a dude. Could be a girl, I guess. Depends how he self-identifies. um, but I mean, that's it. He comes in. He's just hoping for 1 star at this point, and everything is going down. That's unfortunate. Because there's nothing left. He has no back end troops. Didn't save an archer or anything to try to do some quick cleanup points. I guess he thought he was going to come in and do better than what he did. But Trappopotamus once again holds well. So 2 attacks, took on the number 1 and 2, gave up a total of 1 star. Their best attack was only 36%, and that's going to help win wars if you can keep that going. But again, this base is a little susceptible to mass Valks, a little susceptible to the bowlers, so just kind of keep that in mind if you do decide to use this. And also look at that queen placement there in the middle. I'll show some future videos where I do make an adjustment on that. But all right, beaches, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you beaches later.